forces are under attack.
Should you become a nuisance, I'll kill you myself.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Polypoid from the ASL, it's going to be our guy SOULKEY and Sharp coming at ya. Top right, it's a Zerg player. It is SOULKEY. Bottom right, it is Sharp. This is a 2021 replay. So, Sharp has a chance here, man. SOULKEY is a monster now, but he wasn't a monster, as much of a monster back in 2021, so... Hey, we've got Superpower Pig Watching and Tulbo as well. No idea who these players are, but they're watching Sharp and SOULKEY, man. So I guess they are friends? Eh? Maybe they're in the same house as these guys? I do not know. Thanks again, RJB, for the replay. This is going to be a Patreon cast. For those of you supporting me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin, for at least $1 a month. I appreciate you and love you if you're watching this the week of January the 10th. I appreciate the love you show me by being a patron of mine, and Patreon only takes about 3% of your donation per month as overhead, which is cheaper than they give new people who sign up for Patreon. Like new creators who sign up for Patreon, it's a bigger chunk. So show them their thanks for helping Falcon Paladin out for being there for such a long time, like 2015 or so. And support me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. Thanks to my new member, John, who is a $54 a year patron, which is kind of a cool way to do it. I think you get a discount if you're a yearly patron out there at patreon.com. So maybe check it out. See what kind of deals they got for you today. All right, man. Hatch first in here at 11 or 12 supply is SOULKEY. No big deal. Rax expanding as our guy. Sharp. We're going to see Marines. Absolutely. We're going to see a mech opening. There'd probably be gas by now if it was a mech opening, so probably not. We're going to see a Rax expand. Absolutely, positively here. Steve the SCV moving out. Says, want to get a hit off on that drone. He's my mortal enemy. He's scouting out just like I am, and he's faster than me, so I'm jealous. I want him to die. Drone comes in, says, yes, what are we doing here today? Hanging out. Wonderful. SCV pops on over, says, aha, hatch first. Neat. You're not getting up this ramp, says the drone. Not on my watch. SCV says, wait, I can beat you in a fight. Oh, you got the first hit. Hold on. And this, okay. Second hit did come in here. Ooh, it's worker fights. And the SCV gets in. Ah, good luck. Good luck. So he's going to see no gas. What that's going to tell him is a fast third, right? Especially with the timing of this expansion, which the initial scouting drone, I think, probably saw. He was here early enough to see it. Oh, it's a gas steal. Okay, maybe he didn't want the gas anyway, so he takes the gas, never mind, at the natural base. Not going for a fast third at all. Totally wrong. Yeah, this drone here. This one saw the fast expand. There's the gas coming in at a normal time. But also not getting a second barracks here. Hold on, this could be mech. Mech fans everywhere rejoice. We could see 100 siege tanks today rather than like a couple in a normal TVZ in the current meta. Although, I don't know, with the more and more Hydras we're seeing in this matchup, then hey, getting a factory out, getting some tanks in addition to your Marines, not a bad idea. We see it quite a bit. But Engineering Bay instead. Cool. Engineering Bay and Academy. Faster Academy than necessary against Mutalisks, so we're going to get a +1 attack here for the Marines. In addition to the stim, in addition to the range upgrade, etc., etc., etc. What are we doing? There we go. Finally getting a lair. Second 100 gas going to go towards metabolic boost. Couple links for scouting purposes. Yeah, this Sling just kind of checking to make sure Marines aren't coming across the map. It's a really, really important job because, I mean, Marines like coming across the map at very weird times these days, right? Extremely weird. Metabolic boost coming in. And if Marines show up at a time when you don't have anything, like right now, the army for Sharp is exactly 2 Zerglings. Okay, wait. 4 Zerglings. 4. El Cuatro. So if that's all you have, and the Marines make it across the map, like 5 or 6 of them, you just kind of die. So you got to keep an eye on it. It's exactly what we're doing here from SOULKEY. Again, not the current monster SOULKEY. This is a 2021 version of SOULKEY, who is still awesome. Like, I'm not saying SOULKEY in the, the 2010s was still ridiculous and scary to play against. He just wasn't the bourgeois that he is now, which is kind of insane, like, to think about. He's been around for so long, he hits bourgeois status absolutely Now? In 2024 and 2025? Sure, I guess. I mean, gives hope for the older people of us. This SCV wants to know if there's a third base coming in, and there's, by golly, not. There is not a third base at 5 minutes here from SOULKEY at all. This feels very heavy on mutas to me with Lings. Macro Hatch, yes. Spire, yes. Trying to hide that. Comsat isn't even done yet. So, I mean, yes, hiding it from a Comsat that is not on the field is a fine idea, but future Comsats will exist shortly. And finally getting second, third, and fourth racks, actually. Third, fourth, and fifth racks here at 5:30, but he wanted the upgrades. He wanted the +1 attack and the engineering bay. He wanted to get the stim. He's starting on the range upgrade now, right? And then the racks can come later. There'll be more upgraded Marines when he produces them. He didn't have to go crazy defensively because this is not an aggressive play before 5 minutes at all. And guess what? There's your scan, and he totally sees the macro hatch and the spire anyway. So placing him here did not help all that much. He totally split the difference with the scan. Nicely done, Sharp. Big fan. And this is Sharp we're talking about, right? Sharp, who made it to the finals of SSL Season 1. Absolute monster. Maybe, you know, a 2021 version, not as good as he is now. But I guess that's good because SOULKEY is not as good as he is now either. Muta's coming in. 8 of them. Let's get 9. Can we get 9? Do we have the larva available for 9? We do! We get the 9. Let's go. 9 coming up. All of the Mutalisks known to Zerg kind. Maybe a +1 attack coming in on those guys. Maybe now would be good to start an upgrade, but sometimes, you know, Zerg players just aren't a huge fan of upgrades for their mutas. They're like, we're good. We just want a lot of them. That's what he's doing. 11 mutas now. No carapace upgrade, no attack. Nothing of the sort. Another scan. He sees, aha, you're preparing. Mutas are on the way, but also you want some Sunkens. In case my Marines make it across the map there. Fine. Very good. Okay, Muta's dive bombing in 3. Nope, 2 turrets, 3 turrets now. And I don't know about this. One of the turrets gets killed. Not many SCVs die. The Mutas have to retreat out of there. It's fine. We do sunken these up. Hasn't sunken up the third one yet. And getting a Hydra Den. So Lurker Aspect to defend this third base. To defend this natural base against all of the Marines that exist with the range upgrade. With the stim, with the +1, right? These are hefty. Really strong Marines here at 720. The Mutas want to keep them away from the Zerg bases as fast and as much as possible here. So he's going to continue flying around, harassing, picking off medics would be a world of hurt for the Terran and immensely helpful for the Zerg. Trades out a Muta for a couple Marines there. Not the best trades I've ever seen. But yeah, tap the like button if you're enjoying this game too. Just helps the algorithm know that I'm here, and I'm also streaming 6 times a week on this channel, simulcasting to twitch.tv/Falcon Paladin. So come say hey. If you got a Prime sub available, like you're an Amazon Prime member, you can go to twitch.tv/Falcon Paladin and sub to me for free, connecting your Prime account to your Twitch account. No money out of your pocket. $6 a month to Falcon Paladin for that. Doesn't cost you a gosh darn thing. Just takes the money from Amazon, who has more money than God. So, like, who cares about them, right? Anyway, Muta's continuing to harass and attack. Sharp takes a hard left, heading over possibly to the third base. This could be disastrous. These have got to be Hydras in those eggs, and check it out. They are. Because Lurker Aspect's on the way. So extra Sunkens being made. Muta's doing what they can. I cast a game between Flash and Zero from a long time ago like this, where the Terran just busted this and everything died because Lurker Aspect wasn't done when Sharp showed up. So I don't know what Sharp is seeing here that I'm not seeing. I feel like you can get this. I guess it's a bigger Muta count here than we had from Zero in that game that I cast. Again, Zero's Queen just before the name change and before the ASLs. Uh-oh. Oh, got the Lurker Egg on the ramp just in the nick of time here. Okay, Marines at the top of the ramp. Single filing. This is really good. You cannot kill this egg before it hatches, you idiots. You know that. But can you kill the Lurker as it comes out of the egg? And no! Ah, they couldn't get the Lurker. That sucks for Sharp. He tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. So now there's a Hive coming in at 9:30. Oof. I mean, the attack on the third base is what a lot of this game hinges on, right? Science facility coming in. SOULKEY getting into Defilers, which he's definitely working on. is where things start to go downhill for the Terran player. They're big, they're scary, they're strong now, but once lurkers come out, once the hive starts coming in, it's all downhill for an SK Terraner at this point. They really want to win the game before this point. Before the Defilers come out also works. So how can the Irradiates do? How many Mutas can we kill? How many lurkers can we kill with Irradiates? Right? And then the Defilers start coming out. How many Defilers can we kill? But it is so much harder when the Zerg spellcasters really join the party here. So we'll see what we get, folks. What do we got? Got ourselves science vessels. Neat. We have a Radiate coming in? Absolutely not. We have the money for it. Yes. Unequivocally, yes, we do. Killing his own missile turret? Ah, the pathing was screwed up. Fair enough. That's a reason to kill your own turret, I suppose. Fourth base, maybe. Marine at least wants to know if we're clearing out a space for a fourth base up down here from SOULKEY. Terran's got a third base. No, you don't, actually. That's a canceled third. Why on earth would you try to sneak a third base like this when there are mutas flying around? Like, you haven't killed all the mutas. They're regenerating their HP. They're going to come back around. Irradiate's on the way at the same time as Adrenal and a Defiler round. Sharp would have loved to have that a little bit sooner here. This is an RJB replay that he holds in high esteem, so I'm curious to see if anything crazy happens here, because, I mean, the hold on the third base was pretty intense for sure. But if this just turns into another game where SOULKEY's like Plague, Dark Storm, Plague, Dark Storm, Plague, 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 Mutas kill the science vessels, the Terran player falls over and dies, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that would be enough for me to warrant any kind of a special tag on this game. But, you know, it's not over yet, right? Maybe it's a base race of some insanity. Maybe the main base of the Zerg player dies, but he wins anyway. That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe there's some cool drops that Sharp tries to go for. Not that I've seen any dropships today. Not that he has any dropships today. Are there no lurkers at his base? No, there are 2 lurkers burrowed under that Overlord. Can't quite... There you go. Now you can see him. If you're looking for him, you know they're there. And guess who's back to take out this base again? Snipe the SCV. Snipe the SCV. Oh, could have sniped the SCVs. Kind of screwed up that attack a little bit. At the very least, could have sniped the SCV. Look at this guy spazzing out. Where's my place in this world? Getting up this ramp with some Irradiates, yes, entirely possible. Getting up this ramp with dropships, also good, but we still don't have any dropships. So I keep hoping for drops. Drops do make TVZs more exciting. And I think it gives Terran a better chance, too, if they go for those drops. But not really on the menu here. There's a Nidus, which means getting up in this base. Even if we do get up here, there's going to be infinite reinforcements. Crushing, crushing, crushing. Defilers are going to pop out of these Niduses. Like those unwanted neighbors stopping by. Factory dead. Irradiate. Split. No split, no split, no split, no split, no split, no split, no... Good heavens, no split. Okay, great. So SOULKEY just doesn't split at all. Loses every Mutalisk. What the what? This is definitely not the Bonjour SOULKEY. Look who has another base here. Sharp does. I think Sharp's going to win now. I think that's it. That Mutaflog all died out of absolute carelessness. Not that we need Mutas anymore. Now we have Cracklings with Dark Storm. And we have Lurkers and some Ultraliskers probably on the way here too. So that 1 Mutas, I guess probably as much as you need once you start plaguing the science vessels, right? So, 61 to 38 workers from Sharp. Got his 4th base rolling. 3rd base delayed a little bit. Not that big a deal. Science vessels, alive, alive. Every Scourge dies there. Sick plays from Sharp. Okay. Defiler gets killed too. Didn't even get a Dark Swarm or a Plague off. These Cracklings are mean, however. With 1/1 upgrades, mind you. They didn't skip. Ultralisk Cavern is coming in. And are we just waiting for the moment when a Dark Swarm pops right here and the Ultras go brah, 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 and everything dies and the Terran player taps out? I don't know. Maybe. Bottom left base from... No, just kidding. There was a bottom left base here at one point. It's gone and super dead now, but Sharp's trying to out-expand the Zerg, and I kind of love it from him. Man, do something to throw your Zerg opponent off guard. Expand 5 times before they even really have their 4th going. Kind of a big fan of that. More scanning, trying to see what's going on out here in the world today. He does hold on to his 5th base. Send some army over, but Dark Swarm is up. Lings are out. Metasynaptic Node on the way. +1 ship weapons. Is the man trying to make battle cruisers? You there. You don't have an add-on. There's no tech lab on that. Factory. Okay, another factory. I guess his first factory died. Replacement factory, not a big deal. Land it, 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 land it. Dude, Sharp, land it. I know this is happening. I get that. Your bunker died, oh no. But also land that command center because these... Still not landing it. Oh, there was a Ling there. Well, this base is lifted off. Actually killed. Did that command center die? Sharp, no! Sharp, you can't lose that CC. Oh, the play catches one of the science vessels, whatever. Oh, Sharp. Okay, so both players have made some mistakes here. Right? Those mutas died for no reason. For SOULKEY, this base died for absolutely no reason for Sharp. That should never happen. And it is battle cruisers. Where is our tech lab? That does not take a long time to build, does it? Good grief. No wonder battle cruisers sometimes come out of nowhere in this matchup. All you got to do is add a single physics lab, and then bam, battlecruiser production begins. I mean, they take forever to build, so that's not very fast, but you know what I mean. Trying to set up maybe a 12 o'clock base here is SOULKEY, but look at this. I mean, if this base was alive, it would be a 5-basing Sharp against a 4-basing SOULKEY, which is not where you want to be, even if you have Dark Swarm and Plague and Ultralisks and stuff. Yamato's on the way. We're really committing to these battlecruisers here. All right, man. Battlecruiser curse. Are you a real thing or not? I guess we'll find out. Lings, Defilers, Scourge irradiates the Defiler early, loses both. Why would you not pull those back further than that? Why? Why would you not? Defiler does not get a single cast off, and now you're not getting up that ramp. Dude, this is a kind of a sloppy game. Again, it's 3 years old. Both these players have really ramped up since this game, obviously. So it's a kind of fun game to watch that way, right? These two players play so much better now. That's what happens with 3 years of committed practice and devotion to StarCraft. That's what it will get you, is to play way better than this. Finally, a 5th base coming in, 12 o'clock here from SOULKEY, but Sharp's got the 4 bases. This base never came back, hilariously, for reasons I don't understand. I guess at some point expanding here maybe is a higher priority from Sharp. Production tab shows no command centers in production. Should we see how much work the battle cruisers get done today, folks? Shall we? Here they are. They're with the army, which I'm going to give like an A grade to that. Oh, these Lings running in here would kind of be insane, except there are some fire bats waiting for them to do that, so I guess this bunker dies. But it was empty, so not that big of a deal. Trying to head up north in this situation. Oh, the science vessels are unprotected. They're unprotected. Death to all. All right. Sharp is not paying attention to his science vessels at all. Yeah, the Ultras are out. They have chitinous plating, but not anabolic synthesis. The battle cruisers get plagued immediately upon reaching this side of the map. They're attacking stuff inside Dark Swarm like absolute idiots instead of going after the stuff outside of the Dark Swarm. By the time they realize their mistake, it's too late, and everybody's way past them. So there are no Defilers with this group, which means this is doable from Sharp. He can handle this, right? You got the bunkers. You got the irradiates. You can deal with this. You can repair through this. But if there was Dark Swarm here, it would be over, right? Dude, there are, like, not enough Marines for this. But the Ultras run for it anyway. They're like, where'd our air support go? Where is our Dark Swarm? What is wrong with you? The guy's making 3 battle cruisers at a time. The first 2 were such a rousing success. Caught a plague. They're actually, okay, they're killing some Zerglings now. Can't say no to that. Nope. But man, man's going 3 BCs at once here. No Dark Swarm on these Ultras. These Marines are 3 attack. They only have 1 armor, which means they're getting hit hard. They're getting 2-shot by these Ultras. Mind you, 11 kill Ultralisk, running away with 14 hit points to his name. Getting up this ramp. Oh, a Dark Swarm did make it to this side of the map. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1 single Dark Swarm. And the Fire Bats do not kill that Ultralisk. This SCV is going to kill this Ultralisk. Watch. Get him. No, the Fire Bats did it with their splash damage inside the Dark Swarm anyway. Lings cruising across the map causing major issues, and it's 160 to 158. Supply Sharp is up. But where are Sharp's battle cruisers? I don't even know. They just dying to Scourge and stuff at this point. Should I even go look for them? They're not helping defend this base. I don't think they're attacking anything either, which totally sucks. This base is under fire to death. These battle cruisers are the original battle cruisers. Where did the other 3 go? There were 3 more battle cruisers being made. Maybe these are them. They're just slow. If they were fast, right? If they hit a little bit harder, I guess this is where this one is. The silver lining here is that the battle cruisers are not dead. We'll give them credit for that. Here's another one, just kind of hanging out, and that's it. Sharp taps out. Yeah, okay, so, battle cruiser could not defend a single base. They didn't kill anything. I don't think they made it across the map at all today. They just kind of hovered around and killed individual lings indiscriminately. They just don't provide the value that you want. So yeah, I guess RJB was just mostly impressed with the hold at this ramp, just barely holding against that concerted attack by Sharp, and from there, yeah, I mean, Sharp going for the more macro style opening here, but did not have any kind of an answer to the Ultralisks. The science vessels died at an alarming rate. Obviously, it's just just tough. Just a tough loss there, man. Absolutely, I don't know. I guess this was a good game, but I don't know. It's a Patreon game, I guess. So let's go ahead and just, man, Sharp. How many science vessels did he have at the end? Maybe 2? Maybe they were all dead. Just irradiating these Ultralisks and these Defilers helps so much, but if you can't keep your science vessels alive, then that is it. Wow. What do we got here, guys? 139,000, 140,000 points, 122,000 here. Got out, produced by the Zerg, killing the Zerg here. Structures raised, 13-0 by the Terran. And it's an outspend by 6,000 resources in 20 minutes. That'll, that'll do. I don't know what to tell you. So, end of the day. That's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Check me out on Patreon if you want. There's a link in the description. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Blue Sky, TikTok, and where else? Say Patreon already? Probably did. And all at /Falcon Paladin. So till next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. And you take care of yourself.